Listen to me. If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem of giving us your name?
It's none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. You're not entitled to know anything unless I...
Welcome to my channel, where we shine a light on misconduct, break down police and legal procedures, defend civil liberties, and demand real accountability. This episode is brought to us by Auditor. Be sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him full credit for his work. Auditor is simply standing outside a police station, watching vehicles come and go, when officers approach with an edge that immediately changes the tone of the encounter. There is no real attempt to understand what is happening, just a steady push that suggests something must be wrong, even though nothing obvious presents itself. The conversation quickly drifts into uneasy territory, where suspicion seems to exist without anything concrete to support it. But as the exchange unfolds, that confidence does not hold for long, because by the end, Matt turns the whole situation on its head and leaves the officers looking completely foolish.
Taking pictures of the cars. So what if I did? If a Porsche 911 Turbo came out here and I wanted to take a picture of it, I'd take a picture of it.
Absolutely, there's no offences.
Right, so it's, well, I'm just saying, but I haven't. I've made sure I haven't.
All I've got to know is I've got to know who you are.
Right, my name's Matt, but yeah, like I say, I don't want to, I'd rather not give me details.
It's just Matt you're giving me.
Yeah, like I say, it's not personal, but yeah, whoever's on CCTV needs an eye test.
Obviously, you can appreciate that, we need to be secure on who comes in and out the station. I know you're taking, you're interested in patrol cars and that sort of thing.
Maybe I would have been inclined to tell you who I was, blah, 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 if whoever it was hadn't lied and said I was doing something I wasn't doing. So straight away, courtesy's gone out the window with a lie, hasn't it?
Right, that's how you feel. I mean, I'm only asking.
Yeah, it's like I say, I don't like being lied to about. I mean, imagine if it was actually a crime that someone had said that I'd done and I hadn't done it. Fair enough, taking pictures of a car, someone said that I did it and I didn't do it. Imagine it, what are they going to say? Oh, he's committed a crime. I said him commit a crime.
I mean, with the CCTV, maybe that's perceived if you've got your phone out and it looks on CCTV.
I haven't pointed at anything.
What makes this moment stand out is that the PCSO openly acknowledges that there is no offense, yet still continues the interaction purely to identify him. And that is where the logic completely breaks down. If no wrongdoing is suspected, the justification for digging further becomes very difficult to defend. Instead of weighing what is actually in front of her, she leans heavily on a report from CCTV, even while Matt calmly explains his presence. This creates an odd imbalance where the person being spoken to is offering clarity, yet the interaction is still being driven by someone else's discomfort rather than by any objective issue.
I'll give me details out.
You don't want to give out your details?
No.
How come?
I just don't.
Right, well, are you here filming police vehicles and civilian vehicles coming in and
Who said
out?
I'm filming civilian vehicles?
Excuse me?
Who said I'm filming civilian
That's
vehicles?
the
Stop
information we
lying.
received.
Right, well, someone's lying in there. Why didn't you tell me you turned the camera on?
You saw me turning it on. So
I don't need to see you turn it on. You tell them verbally that you turn it on. Are you recording?
Yes.
Same for you. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't see you. If I seen her, how could I see you? Why didn't you tell me?
Right,
7854. Hang on a minute. I'm speaking.
No, I'm speaking as
Why
well.
didn't you tell
in a
me?
public place, so come along, give me
Right, exactly. Why didn't you tell me you're recording?
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell me you're recording as per your policy?
Why didn't you tell me you were
That's not my policy, fella. Is it?
Why is that coming along?
Because I feel like it. All right.
You shouldn't be here.
I should be here. Who the hell do you think you are?
You committing offences under
No, I'm
the
not.
Terrorism Act, Section
You-
58.
Section
Recording
58. Are you having a
recording
laugh?
Information.
Do you know how
without
much trouble
being
you'd be in if you
used
go
for
down that
offences?
route?
Do you understand
What
that?
evidence have you got?
Camera, that's my evidence. I've
So,
just filmed you.
I've just
Taking
told you what I'm
photographs
doing.
of the vehicle that is coming in.
The narrative shifts from what Matt is actually doing to what they claim he is doing, suggesting that he is filming civilian vehicles despite him focusing on police cars, a claim that immediately undermines their credibility. At the same time, officers begin recording him without making it clear, even though most body-worn video policies expect officers to inform people where practicable for the sake of transparency. Then comes the leap to Section 58 of the Terrorism Act 2000, a serious power aimed at terrorism-related information, not someone openly filming police vehicles, which exposes just how disproportionate the reasoning has become. When pressed for evidence, pointing to Matt's camera only highlights how thin that reasoning is, because simply having a camera does not come anywhere close to meeting the threshold that Section 58 was designed for.
Have a look on my YouTube channel, you'll see what I do. You'll see it's not for anything like that. Well, Matt12128. My YouTube channel, I do police station reviews.
Why do you do that?
Because I think to catch people like yourself that try and abuse the powers.
I've used my powers?
Yeah, twisting the
I just
law.
need to know who
Twisting
you
the law.
are
You
and why
don't.
you're doing
It's
this.
none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. You're not entitled to know anything unless I've committed a crime.
You have.
And you need reasonable suspicion, love,
I
so
have a
don't get above...
reasonable- I
No, you
have
don't.
reasonable suspicion.
Go on, what's that?
You're outside
What?
the police station with
Not
a
good
front
enough.
camera.
Not good enough.
In
It's not good
your
enough.
hands. I
That
have
goes to
enough
court, you'll get
suspicion.
thrown out and you'll get in trouble.
Okay.
You will be committing
That's fine.
an offence under Section
fine.
26 of the Criminal Justice Act, love. You might as well do your shopping list with that, because that's all that's going to be happening with it.
I'm glad you've done yours. Right, what's your name?
I just told you you're not getting it. If you pursue that any further, you will be committing an offence under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act. I have given you proof as to why I'm here and what I'm doing. Get lost.
It's very rude of you.
Get lost. I don't care,
I'm not
you
gonna get
tyrant.
lost.
Matt even points her toward his channel to show that there is nothing malicious about what he does, something he is under no obligation to do, yet he is still trying to assist. Despite that, she continues suggesting a crime without ever identifying one, leaning on reasonable suspicion that amounts to nothing more than him standing outside a police station, which falls well short of Section 58 of the Terrorism Act, a power that requires suspicion that information is likely to be useful for terrorism. When Matt raises Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, warning that misusing powers or obstructing lawful activity could cross into unlawful territory, it highlights just how risky this approach becomes.
Committing any offences.
You're damn right I'm not.
Listen to me. If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem of giving us your name?
Because you're not entitled to it. Just because you want it. I'm not evading information. You are not entitled to it. Tough. It's not reasonable suspicion.
rude, so-
It's not reasonable suspicion, so jog on. You'll be in a whole world of trouble if you try out. So you want to do it, knock yourself out. I'll take the claim and I'll see you in court.
No problem.
What's your number? It's your policy. What's your number?
7331.
You're going to be judged 7331. Oh, you need to tell people you're recording when you turn it on, dude.
Not necessarily.
Yes, you do. You do. It's your policy.
I haven't spoken to you yet.
It doesn't matter. If you turn it on and you're filled, why have you turned it on? Because of me? Because of me? Right, therefore, you tell me that you've turned it on. It's your policy. Don't say not necessarily. Learn the law. Learn the law and stop trying to intimidate
Don't
people.
push your finger at me.
Or else what?
Very aggressive.
Or else what?
I perceive it as aggression.
Whatever. Jog on. Get lost. Section 26, abusing your powers, threatening with Section 58. Simply because I was taking pictures of the marked cars when they came in. Like I said I was.
The inconsistencies start stacking up when one officer confirms that no offense has been committed, which immediately undermines the earlier claim that Matt may have committed a crime, exposing just how unstable the justification really is. She then pivots to suggesting that if he has done nothing wrong, he should not mind giving his details. But that is not how the law works. Cooperation is not mandatory simply because someone is acting lawfully, and using that logic only highlights the complete lack of any real power. When Matt questions another officer about recording, and is told there was no need to inform him because there was no engagement, despite the camera being activated specifically because of Matt's presence, that argument falls apart quickly, because turning a camera on due to someone's presence is engagement in itself.
Make a complaint.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know how to complain and I know how to sue.
Okay.
My solicitor will be on your case straight away. The very least, you'll be getting retrained.
Excuse me?
The very least, you'll be getting retrained. You are not entitled to my details just because I take a picture of a police car. Okay.
If I think you are committing offences,
What offence do you think I'm committed?
I've explained Section 58.
Right, but what offence? That just covers various
Might be
events.
collating information which may be used in terrorist offences.
Right. So what reasonable grounds do you have?
Sat outside the police station.
That's not reasonable grounds. I've proved it before at Darlington. It's not reasonable grounds, Chuck. All right. Darlington
My
Police.
understanding of the law.
Darlington
Sorry
Police.
to
Look it
disagree
up.
with it.
I've sued one force and it was Darlington Police. All right.
All right.
The contradictions begin to pile up when one officer admits that no offense has actually taken place, which instantly weakens the earlier suggestion that Matt might have done something wrong, exposing how shaky the entire justification has become. She then tries to argue that if he has nothing to hide, he should have no problem providing his details. But that logic does not hold up under the law. Cooperation is not compulsory just because someone is acting within their rights, and relying on that reasoning only reveals the absence of any genuine legal authority. When Matt challenges another officer about being recorded without notice, and is told that informing him wasn't necessary because there was no engagement, even though the camera was switched on precisely because of Matt's presence. That excuse falls apart immediately, since activating a camera in response to someone's presence is itself a form of engagement.
So all the people watching this video want to know why 4 years are stood around wasting money that they're paying for a man with a camera taking some pictures with his dog of the patrol cars.
It's not just patrol cars. The concern is...
Do you want me, right? I know I don't normally do this, guys, but do you want me to stop this video, call her over, and I will show you giving me an award to Newquay Police Station, and then you tell me if you think I'm bloody suspicious under Section 58?
Right, I'm not here to discuss what happened in Newquay, right? We're here now and here.
I am offering it as proof. If you don't take that as proof, there'll be trouble if you go ahead and try and start anything. There's no concern. I've explained what I'm doing.
Pictures of the civilian cars?
No, I'm not. I have not done that. On here, there's nothing on there, and if I need to prove it, I will prove that you're lying.
This is the suspicion we have. Yeah?
Right. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Give me a moment, we're just listening to the radio.
Well, I'm going if I'm not being detained.
As far as I know, you're not at the moment.
Right, exactly, and I never was and I never would be. You absolute whopper. You are going all over YouTube and you're going to be famous. You are going to be famous, you tyrant. If you genuinely suspect something, crack on with it. But use a bit of common bloody sense. It's not rocket science, is it, you stupid woman? You're going on YouTube. Keep an eye out for yourself.
Matt even goes as far as offering to pause his recording and show them exactly what he has been doing, something he is not required to do, yet he still tries to clear up their concerns. That gesture matters because it shifts the interaction from suspicion to verification, and once that opportunity is there, the lack of decisive action becomes far more telling. If there had genuinely been any risk, you would expect firm steps to follow. They confirm that he is not being detained, and that admission effectively removes any urgency or necessity, raising the obvious question of what the interaction was really trying to achieve. When officers acknowledge that there is no need to restrict someone, yet continue pressing the situation, it starts to look less like safeguarding and more like persistence for its own sake. What stands out in the end is the imbalance. Matt is the one offering clarity, showing footage, and trying to bring the interaction to a logical close, while the officers struggle to land on a clear position. That contrast leaves the final moments feeling less like enforcement and more like an encounter that simply ran out of justification. That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps me continue with my independent coverage. And do not forget to check out Matt's channel linked in the description to show your support. Thanks for watching. This was my channel, and I will see you in the next one.